Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, today I kind of wanted to talk about emotions, specifically the emotions that most people consider bad: sadness, anger, hatred, jealousy, all that. What I wanted to say about them is that these emotions aren't meant to be avoided. We usually think of things like pain as something that should be avoided, but it's not something that should be avoided. It's something that should be embraced, I believe. And I say that because when you allow it to when you allow it to just kind of run its course and be a part of you and embrace it, it stops being something that drags you down and it becomes your fuel to push yourself forward. You can take those negative emotions, and you can transform them into your energy. You can use them as your power. You can use them to keep go as the thing that drives you to keep going. If you don't like your emotions, then all you have to do is use them as your motivation to get better. Life is all about learning from your emotions, learning from your mistakes, and walking through them. The light is a lot more beautiful when you have to walk through the dark in order to get there. You can and something that's cool about the darkness is that when you're inside of it, you can imagine. You can't see anything, but that just means that you can take it and shape it into whatever you want it to be. You can look at it and you can imagine whatever you want to imagine to be there. The thing is that those negative, as much as we like to call those emotions negative, and as much as we don't like those parts of ourselves, they're still a part of it. They're still a part of us, and they need to be treated because they're a part of us. They need to be treated with care, because you've got to treat yourself with care. take time Take time to relax and take it easy, even if you feel like you don't have the time to do it. Whatever else you have to do is so much less important than getting the rest that you need. If you need rest, then take a rest. Take it easy and just try not to feel guilty for it, because you deserve better than that. You don't have to feel guilty for resting. It's okay to rest. But yeah, sometimes there's big gaps between my speech because I can't fully think of what to say. But I just I just stopped saying anything, so that I can gather my thoughts and figure out what I want to say next. So, yeah, I apologize if you get kind of bored in the moments that I'm not saying anything, but I have a feeling that most people who watch these videos probably won't. But yeah, once you stop being afraid of your emotions, they turn into your power. They become something to be cherished. And something else about emotions like sadness and pain and anger is that they make you feel, as much as some of us might not like them, they make you feel alive. They remind you of who you are and what you're capable of. They put you to the test, and once you get out the other side, you feel better than you did. You feel like you're stronger than you were before. Well, I shouldn't say that, because that's not the same with everybody. Everybody handles things differently. That's just how I personally dealt with things, and that's been my experience with emotions. But if you don't feel like you're not better than you were before you dealt with this stuff, then just take a look at yourself. You're still alive, aren't you? Isn't that what matters? You're still breathing. And you didn't let those things ruin your life. You're still going. And if you don't think that you're not moving anymore, just remember that you're alive, and that means that you're moving forward. And if you feel like you're wasting your life, don't worry about that either. Because our purpose is so much bigger than just this life. We're all, like I've said in some other videos, we're all one with the universe. It's a part of us. We're made of stardust. We're not what you see when you look in the mirror. We're all what you see when you look up into the sky. You look up at the stars. You probably can't see them, but I tried. Yeah. No matter what happens, really, the only important thing is that you remember to keep living. Because as long as you're alive, there's hope for a brighter future. No matter what you might be feeling, no matter what you might be going through, all of that means nothing in comparison to the rest of your life. Everyone is a lot stronger than they think they are. Everyone has the potential to get through what they're going through, no matter how tough it is, no matter how worthless you might feel. You don't have to give in. The key is to look at your emotions and feel them without letting them interfere with your thoughts. You don't really control your emotions, but they don't control you either, unless you let them. I might be oversimplifying a little bit, but It's just how I've been feeling lately, I guess. You know? And honestly, I feel more happy and more at peace with myself than I ever have, even when it hurts. The thing that you also got to remember about negative emotions is that some emotions that are viewed as negative, the thing that you've got to remember about emotions that you view as negative is that emotions that you view as positive can hurt sometimes too. Take love, for example. When you can't be with a person that you love, it just makes you hurt. Or when family members fall away, that makes you hurt too. But embrace that feeling. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it and just let yourself feel. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel jealous. It's okay to feel upset. But just don't let those emotions take hold of your soul. We're all human. We all feel these things. It's not something that we can control. When you try to control it, it just leads to repression. And then it builds up inside of you until it becomes a monster that tears you apart from the inside. Because when these emotions are neglected, it becomes a lot worse than it would be if you were to just care for them and love them. Love all of yourself, even the parts that you're scared of. Because you've only got one life, and you're not going to get this life back. Maybe if you believe in reincarnation like I do, maybe you'll have another life later on, but this specific life right here, this one that we're experiencing right now, you're never going to get the chance to live in it again. You'll live in a new life, but not this one. So you have to cherish it. You have to cherish your emotions, and you have to cherish yourself. Remember, emotions are power. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say this to the world. Thank you for holding on to it, world, but I think I'll be taking my power back now. Have a beautiful night, everybody. Blessed be.